Why complexity wins? Well, this simple phrase holds a profound truth for the success of nations, regions, individual companies in our modern world. It explains why some economies flourish, innovate, create new forms of value, while others stagnate. This isn't just academic, it's a practical guide to building lasting prosperity. It reveals the ability to make new, sophisticated, rare products or services is the engine of sustainable growth. The more intricate the web of capabilities a place has, the more resilient and dynamic it becomes against global shifts. Economic complexity is the diversity and sophistication of productive knowledge in an economy or firm. A complex entity doesn't just make more things. It makes unique, hard-to-replicate things. Talent mobility is the movement of skilled people between organizations, projects, industries, countries. The movement of people serves as the primary conveyor belt for a special kind of knowledge. Tacit knowledge. This is the practical, hands-on wisdom we gain through experience, the intuitive understanding of how to solve a tricky engineering problem, the subtle art of negotiating a complex deal, or the feel for managing a creative team. Unlike explicit knowledge, which can be easily written down in a manual or a textbook, tacit knowledge is sticky. It resides within individuals and is best transferred through observation, mentorship, and direct collaboration. When an experienced engineer leaves one company to join another, she brings this invaluable, unwritten playbook with her, seeding it in a new environment. The evidence for this phenomenon is compelling and clear. Research shows a direct correlation between labor mobility and rates of innovation. For every 10% increase in the inflow of skilled workers from other firms in the same industry, a company's patenting rate can increase significantly. This is because new hires bring fresh perspectives that can break through organizational inertia and challenge entrenched assumptions. They see old problems in new ways and introduce solutions and techniques that were developed in a different context. This cross-pollination of ideas is a powerful catalyst for creating novel products, improving internal processes, and discovering entirely new markets for existing technologies. This dynamic explains regional advantage. Think of a thriving technology cluster or a finance hub. Strength comes not just from individual firms, but from dense networks of interaction and fluid movement of people. That churn creates a shared pool of knowledge. As people switch jobs, start new companies, collaborate on projects, they cross-pollinate ideas and spread best practices. Collective learning accelerates innovation across the ecosystem, making the region far more competitive and adaptive than any single organization alone. The result, a powerful self-reinforcing cycle of growth and innovation. As complexity rises, regions attract specialized global talent, seeking cutting-edge opportunities. New talent adds layers of knowledge and capability, increasing economic complexity. Firms gain a competitive edge, deeper talent pools, quicker access to emerging tech, richer ecosystems of partners and suppliers. Complexity, powered by continuous talent flow, is the ultimate winning strategy in the global economy. To actively harness the benefits of talent mobility, companies must move beyond a defensive posture and adopt proactive strategies. The first and most foundational step is to conduct rigorous capability mapping. Create a detailed inventory of current critical skills and knowledge. Identify capabilities needed to compete in the future. Map who holds which skills to find bottlenecks and single points of failure. Map where desired skills exist outside the firm, competitors, university labs, partner organizations. Use that external mapping for targeted recruiting, acquisition, or collaboration. A second powerful strategy is to build formal systems for cross-boundary deployment. Move beyond traditional hiring to a fluid, networked approach. Build sophisticated alumni networks, not just for social events, but as strategic assets for business development, expert consultation, and future recruitment. Implement returnship programs to bring experienced professionals back after career breaks. Use short-term project-based roles to bring in outside experts for specific challenges. These mechanisms create permeable boundaries, so knowledge can flow in and out in a controlled, beneficial way. While embracing talent mobility is crucial for innovation, it is, well, a double-edged sword that must be managed with care. The uncontrolled outflow of critical personnel can be incredibly damaging, leading to the erosion of institutional memory and the loss of hard-won competitive advantages. Therefore, the first step in mitigating this risk is to identify and protect core knowledge assets. Companies must invest in systems for knowledge codification, creating detailed process documentation, building internal wikis and recording training sessions, and spread critical skills through cross-training and team-based projects. Beyond codifying knowledge, firms must focus on creating an environment that encourages key talent to stay, meaningful work, opportunities for professional growth, and a strong, supportive culture. Ultimately, the goal is not to eliminate employee turnover entirely. The most successful firms are those that learn to build smart doors, not high walls. These smart doors allow for a managed exchange of talent and ideas, welcoming perspectives, skills, and collaborations that align with strategic goals while building wider networks through alumni programs and partnerships. The key is intentionality, viewing talent mobility not as a human resources problem to be minimized, but as a strategic lever to be pulled. The time to act is now. Begin by mapping your capabilities. Nurture your connections with former employees. Create pathways for knowledge to flow both in and out.